I woke up this morning to discover that one of my favorite actresses from the 80s has been taken from us. Apparently Markie Post has been battling cancer for the last 4 years or so, and on Saturday, August 7th, 2021, she lost her fight. At the time of her death, Markie was just 70 years old. My first recollection of Ms. Post was actually about a year before the 80s, 1979 in fact. I think that was the year that she made a guest appearance on a little show that I loved called Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. It was early on during Buck's first season when the show still had a big budget and brought in great guest stars like Frank Gorshin. I thought Frank was cool, but okay, I admit it. Markie was the absolute highlight of this particular episode, which, if memory serves me correctly, was actually a two-parter. Yes. And then when Markie joined the TV show The Fall Guy during its second season, well, it was a match made in heaven. I always had loved the $6 Million Man. Oops, I mean Lee Majors. So when you add someone with Markie's talent and ability to a show like The Fall Guy, well, it's easy to see why after she joined the program, it ran for 4 more seasons. If you have to point to one role that Markie is best known for, it has absolutely got to be her role as public defender Christine Sullivan on Night Court. That show ran for 9 seasons on NBC, and I've got to say, never, even during its final couple of seasons, did the show or Markie seem like it had ran its course. Much has to do, of course, with the comedic talents of the late great Harry Anderson, but you've got to throw props Markie's way as well. After Night Court ended its run, Markie starred with another one of my favorite actors, John Ritter, in the CBS comedy called Hearts Afire. Frankly, Markie had come a long way from the aspiring actors who just barely got by at the beginning by working on TV game shows. At the beginning, she was behind the scenes, but later on, as time went on, she moved to in front of the camera, and then, well, as they say, the rest is television history. And Markie's work just wasn't relegated to the small screen. In fact, she had a role in one of my favorite comedies of the late 90s, that super zany There's Something About Mary. Yep, you had Ben Stiller, Matt Dillon, Cameron Diaz, Chris Elliott, and Markie Post. How could you go wrong? More recently, Markie found work on the NBC crime drama Chicago PD, as well as the Netflix dark comedy The Santa Clarita Diet. You know, there are an awful lot of folks remembering Markie on Twitter right now, but I think Heather Thomas, Markie's co-star from The Fall Guy, says it best when she tweeted out this morning that heaven just got more beautiful. It certainly did, Heather. No doubt about it. So that's it. Were you a fan of Markie Post? And what was your favorite program that she was on? I think I'm going to go with The Fall Guy. Her first real big recurring role on a television show. It was definitely a good one. Alright, now it's your turn. Please share your memories of Markie in the comments section. And while you're at it, I'd love a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I would be honored if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I talk about music, movies, and mostly television from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, as always, thank you so much for watching.